W-O-W-O-M-G. They tell me I shouldn't say, oh my God, I'm excited though. I'm here. You're here. We're going to have some fun. This is Something You May Know, SYMK. We're here on $100 Friday. What is it, Crystal?
You ready?
Ready?
$100 Friday! $100 Friday! $100 Friday!
This is patented. You cannot take it. Do not steal it. Beyonce, I know you're listening. Now, my friends, Something You May Know, we're here to give you money. $100 tonight. I know you're stoked. Like, I'm going to take this $100. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy myself a meal. Good luck. Have you heard of inflation? It's worth nothing by the time you get it. And we mail it to you. So. Anyway, I know you got some clues today. Sigourney Weaver. What? Arizona? What could that mean? It only means one thing. Aliens, my friends. Aliens. And if you got your bonus clues, you're way ahead of the game because you know kind of what we're talking about other than aliens. How do I get a bonus clue? It's very simple. Go to our Facebook fan page. Post something interesting that we would like to read. How do I know what you're going to like to read? Make it interesting, and we're going to read it. Like something. Interact with us. Talk to us. At Emil Stuff on Twitter. We love to talk to you. The more you talk to us, the more clues you get. You can realistically get 30 clues in a day if you're that active. And that gets you closer to $100. Now, how do I play? Well, there's only a few rules to this game, and they come from Crystal.
All right. And by the way, if you want a clue, don't send us any pictures of baby kittens. That's really not that interesting.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible.
So here's how you play the game. Emil's going to talk about something really cool. You're not going to believe him. I dare you to Google it. But then I'm going to give you a question related to tonight's answer, or tonight's topic, not the answer.
You don't want to give it away yet. Crystal's throwing away $100 right now.
You need to be the first person to send us the correct answer through our chat box. And if you can find our chat box on our website at somethingyoumayknow.com, and you can sign on through your Facebook or your Twitter account. That is the only way we accept answers, is through that chat box. So you better be quick, because it's milliseconds, tenths of seconds between right and wrong, first and second. $100 and no money. What? So back to Emil.
Now, she's talking about milliseconds, but I want you to know this. A man yesterday won from Colorado, where marijuana is legal, and I dare you to look him up on Facebook and say he doesn't smoke. I double dog dare you. He's in a reggae band, and he beat some people. The people who lost, good luck! So, why are we talking about aliens? There's a few reasons. I want to talk about Nuremberg. Nuremberg. 1561, what you're looking at right now, was done by a woodcarver who lived through this, the Nuremberg process, that multitudes of people came outside, and they started looking at a firefight in the sky. They saw aliens, the only word that comes to mind to us now. They saw battles happening. And you know what they were shooting at each other? They were shooting what looked like red crosses and squares. What kind of methodical, evil, technologically advanced aliens are these? I don't know, and there's a reason why I don't know who these crazy aliens are, who these insanely awesome aliens are, because until 1960s, we had no documentary footage on them, until William Shatner took it upon himself to go searching in space and find photographic evidence that aliens exist. But seriously, I want to tell you something you know and something you don't know about aliens, or supposed aliens. The structures around this beautiful world of ours. Take the Sphinx, for instance. This Sphinx is awesome. I mean, you can't build it. I can't build it. Bob Vila cannot build it. I dare Bob Vila to try to build it. He will not be able to. Mathematically, it's a work of genius. And here's something cool. Archaeologists across the world, archaeologists agree it was weathered by one thing, rain. Rain didn't exist for 2,000 years pre-civilization there. So that means for 2,000 years it rained on this before it was supposedly built. And then, my friends, Napoleon, this warmonger, this man of men, look at him, he looks like Commando, Sylvester Stallone combined into one, wearing a dress.
That's a fancy dress,
It's a fancy dress. You got it at Macy's, got it at Target, it's real nice. So, this guy comes across, and this is in every medical journal in the world. He saw the nose of the Sphinx. He wasn't happy with it, so what does he do? Shoots a cannon into the nose of it, gets rid of it, rhinoplasty a la Napoleon. That's pretty true. Pretty true. And you're asking yourself, why would aliens come down, build all this stuff? What do we need this for? the advanced civilization yet to come, of course. And that's why we watch the Trailer Park Boys. We want to know the in-depth truth of who and what humanity is, my friends. They are it. If you don't know who Trailer Park Boys are, please comment on our Facebook, because you need to understand the glory that is them. I promise you, you do. Now, aliens have been part of our modern culture for quite some time. Think about this. In the 70s, a man got abducted. Whoa, gone. A whole bunch of his friends got accused of murder. 3 days later, he shows up. He's like, I was abducted by aliens. Describe the aliens. Interestingly enough, aliens are always anthropomorphic. They always look like we do. Why? We don't know, but they always are. This gives a lot of skeptics something to fight about. Where else in modern culture have we experienced UFOs, aliens? How about War of the Worlds in the 40s? Think about this. It's 1940. You're sitting by an Orson Welles, and look at this guy. He's beautiful. Look how young he is. Look at that.
What a nice young man.
He's beautiful. Do you know what this guy turned into? This guy ate every co-star he's ever been with after that. Look at the madness, the fury. He had his own island. It's rumored that he ate a car in one sitting. Tires and all. Anyway, he puts on a show, and this is complete truth, I promise you. 1940s comes around, he puts on a show, and it tells people at home, people who are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, that aliens have attacked, and they present this radio program as a straight, it's happening. The White House has gone down. Everything's about to go to hell. What do? People took this seriously. It's the 40s. They blew their brains out. Some people jumped out of buildings. There was numerous suicides that happened because of this play.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
So, the same people that lived through World War I.
World War I.
The same people who lived through the Depression.
The Depression.
And the same people who lived through World War II.
They fought the Nazis, yes.
And they couldn't handle aliens.
Now, you know what Arizona feels every day. I'm glad we're on the same page, everybody.
So much for the greatest generation.
Yeah, they couldn't even keep up with aliens. Oh my god, aliens! You'd at least kill yourself after you saw them. They just did it instantly. We're joking about this, but somebody's family members died because of a radio program. That's when entertainment was for men. Anyway, so...
Suck that, 3D.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what's interesting? We, at something you may know, have a theory, and it's a really good theory. We know there's aliens among us, and there's a very famous one. Even though we love his work, there's only one explanation for this madness that is the cruise. He is an alien. If you can prove me wrong, Bob Vila, try it. By the way, Bob Vila has been sending me messages. He likes the show. He's really happy, but he wants me to help him out. I can't. Bob Vila won't do it. I'm saying it publicly now so everyone knows. Quit twittering me. Anyway, back to the more important part. Tom Cruise. No, I'm just kidding. Tom Cruise, by the way, I have to say this. I've not seen Flight of the Valkyrie, but think about this. I saw the previews. This is it. You've got Nazis speaking German and with German accents. And then you've got Tom Cruise. He's like, I am a German. I'm looking for my German wife. Where is my German wife? How rich are you when you can be an actor? You don't even need an accent. Like, hey, you're going to be, tomorrow, you're Indian. I am Tom Cruise. I am Indian. That's $25 million right there. Suck it, poor people. Starve on the side of the road.
And buy movie tickets.
Yeah, and buy his movie tickets. All right. We have a deep, deep, deep fascination with aliens. And there's a good reason why in our modern culture it's so the way it is. Who has always kept things under wraps? People who have high, brand new technology to hide from enemies, prospect business. They need to keep this under locks. Look at a plane in the 40s. This is what we were common. If you were in the military, if your father was in the military, if your friend, your neighbor, you watch TV, this is what planes look like. Look at the planes we were testing in the 40s. Now this plane right here, you're all like, wow, you can tell me some really impressive statistics, but that doesn't matter when you put it into this specific point. You're there with your son, you're 27 years old, you have a very young son, and the son sees this thing pass by, but nothing happens. You've never seen anything like it, and then suddenly behind it, boom! The sound. It just passed the speed of sound, the sound barrier. How do you explain this to your son? You don't. UFO, unidentified flying object. This has been the history around any military installation, any major one that tests new technologies, any company, private company that tests new chemicals, new technologies. You always hear this. Things are under wrap. And let me tell you, in the 40s, we were dealing with some cutting edge, 40s, 50s, 60s, cutting edge technologies to this day cause a bunch of problems, and we don't have a lot of answers for them. These technologies are still new to us, even though we were experimenting with them before. Think about this. Nagasaki, Hiroshima. Anybody Tom Cruise has personally dealt with knows what I'm talking about here. There is devastation the world around. And it reminds me of a clip by H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells, the guy who wrote War of the Worlds, said something that's really amazing. Stop! Listen to this. He says we are always in a race between education and technology. Let me repeat that. We are always in a race between education and technology. We exponentially grow with technology all the time, but our education does not keep up. That's why the world is so mysterious to some and so advanced to others. And you know what? Catastrophe is what happens. And no matter what part of the universe you come from, you're susceptible to catastrophe. Ask them, Crystal. Ask them! They want their money!
Alright, for $100, a festival is held in this U.S. city and state in honor of a supposed UFO crash in 1947. So we need that answer. We need the city and state.
City and state. City and state. I wrote a song called City and State.
Wow.
So, we've got an answer, and I'm judging. Susie Q's got a few faces. They say, one's a train wreck. Do we have a right answer?
Ooh, that is. Wow.
Really strange things that have been put on here.
Give me a good one, right now.
Hang on.
And who said it? Give it to me, and who said it?
I have to scroll down my pages.
She's scrolling, and pages and loading. This is why you don't buy Macintosh. I want 95 Windows. Windows 95 on my lap right now.
No, you're not.
I want a tower next to me. I want CD-ROMs when they were cool.
He is lying. He's the biggest app whore you will ever find.
Okay, now here's something. I don't know if we count it just because of the fact that it's misspelled.
Is it the first answer?
Let me just show you real quick. Take a look.
Let's take a look.
It's up to you.
My friends, we have a winner!
Woo!
Alright, let's say the answer first. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Roswell, New Mexico! And who won this? Who won this? Scream it, Susie, scream it!
You.
Jessica.
There you go.
Lawrence. Keep won $100 tonight.
$100 Friday.
$100 Friday to you. You're going to take this $100, you're going to go out, you're going to have a good time with it. And you know what else you're going to do? You're going to tell your friends. Listen to me, it's important. Our viewership is constantly going up. My tweets are going crazy, my emails are going crazy, and these are the two big questions. Emil, A, how do I get more clues? I told you. Post stuff on our Facebook wall. We will get a hold of you with new clues. Think about this. For every one post and interaction you make with us, you get an additional clue for the night's question. Not bad, right? And if every time you tweet at Emil Stuff, you might get a response back that is an amazing clue. Then, the second question, and this is the biggest one. Emil, what's going to happen when we have 1,000 viewers? That night, the moment we have 1,000 viewers, no matter what night it is of the week, the answer that gets right gets $1,000. You tell your friends $1,000. And something you may know at gmail.com. If you want to help the show, email us. The people who have been emailing have been doing a great job. Thank you so much for watching. Crystal?
Good
Wasn't
night.
it a good show? Did you like
was
it?
a fun show. Fun show. I liked it a lot.
So, fun show. Look at her. She's
I
happy.
was so happy. I love aliens. I believe in aliens.
And I believe that aliens can save us. Think about this. $1,000 to the winner. All you got to do is share this. Share it with the world. Did you have fun? I had fun. Please. Mwah! I love every one of you. And if you're like, whoa, you just kissed me. I did. Deal with it. Live with it.
Say
Enjoy
goodbye,
it.
Emil.
Bye,